Hey guys, and welcome back to a new makeup tutorial. So Halloween's just around the corner, and as someone that loves everything spooky, I decided, why not try to become a ghost today? I thought that it would be fun and kinda test me a little bit. As you know, I'm still learning a lot when it comes to makeup. So let's get started. First, I'm just going to use some pressed powder by e.l.f. and this is just to create a paler complexion and give us a nice base to kind of add some colors to and make a look out of. So after I did that, I just went ahead with this Milk NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm just using that to kind of add a little bit of contrast with this look. So we want to kind of have much paler of a complexion. Obviously, we're a ghost, we're dead today. So I wanted to make sure that there's a good amount of contrast and that we had a lot of white in this look. So though I'm already pale, I'm just adding that to my cheekbones and really where I would add a little bit of highlight. And I'm just blending that in accordingly. I'm just using my hand because this pencil doesn't really blend with a brush, which is what I typically use to blend things with. So we're just blending that in, and as you can see, I'm a little paler. Now that we have a good base for this, I'm just going to add some highlighter. This is also by NYX, and it's just this nice holographic shade. And I'm just going to add that where I normally would add highlight. I'm adding a lot more of this than I typically would, just to kind of add to the supernatural side of this. So I'm just blending that in. And of course, what's a makeup tutorial without a little cat break? Because Poe decided that he wanted to be very nosy right then. So, back to business. I decided to use the Blue Bloods palette today, just using this dark blue color called Undertaker. And I'm using that to contour my face. When I think of ghosts and kind of supernatural things like that, I always think of cooler tones, so I thought that it would be nice and easy to kind of use this blue tone and just build that up. It also low-key matches my hair, so that's always fun. So here I'm just blending that pretty aggressively. It did take a while to build this up and blend that completely out. So once I had that pretty blended out, I actually went ahead with that e.l.f. pressed powder again and just kind of used that to fix any harsh edges. Then I'm going in with the shade Cullinan, and that's just this bright, sparkly white shade, and I'm just putting that over where I had the highlighter, kind of blending it into that, to just add a little bit of a metallic edge to this look. Here we're just blending that in as much as possible, and you don't want this to get too muddy. You want there to be still a pretty good contrast between the highlight and the contour, because this will make my face look a little bit more hollowed out and a little less alive, which is what we're going for today. With this white jumbo eye pencil again, I'm just going to use that to cover my lids and kind of brighten that up a little bit. I'm doing this just so that we can make sure that the eyeshadow is as pigmented as we want it to be. Then I'm using this Tease Tartelette palette, and I'm using this red-brown shade called BFF. I just thought that that would add a nice warm tone to contrast this look, and also help our eyes look a little bit more hollowed out. A little less lively, not as bright, not as cute. And once I have a good amount of that on, I'm just going fully around my eyes and blending that out. So obviously not like a normal eyeshadow look. And we're just getting a little spooky, blending that out, and I'm really just blending this till it looks a little creepy, a little unsettling. Once I have that pretty blended, I'm just going in with this gray shade for Blue Bloods called Power. And using that, I'm just kind of adding some veins coming from my eyes and coming from edges of my face. Want to look creepy? I think that adding veins to any look like this can make for a pretty quick and easy Halloween look and make you look pretty instantly spooky. So just going ahead with that. Once I have those looking okay, I'm just going in with this blue-gray shade called Cremated. I'm just blending that into my eyes, into that red-brown shade, just to make that look a little darker on my lids. We're looking pretty creepy. I can add a little bit of glam in here. So I'm just using this Hard Candy liquid lipstick. This is just a nice red-brown color. Once I had that applied, I just started looking for areas that needed a little touching up, and I'm using the e.l.f. pressed powder again, just to make this a little lighter and not as dark in some parts. This is so it looks less like just straight up lines on my face and a little bit more like veins. Here is when I started feeling a little creepy, and I decided I should probably do something with my hair. So I just wanted that to be very messy, very kind of standing up, doing its own thing, a little wild, you know, like a typical poltergeist or ghost. To finish this off, I'm just using this NYX bright blue metallic liner. So these are going to be our tears for this look, and yeah, I think it adds a nice kind of spooky vibe. It goes with the metallic color palette we've been using. Most ghosts aren't very happy, so thought that would be a fun little thing to add in there. As I'm adding this in, I'm just making sure that none of the lines look too uniform and that looks like kind of the path that tears would actually fall. After I add that in, I realized that my lipstick needed a little bit of touching up, so I'm just adding that in to get that a little more pigmented. Of course, you can't pull off any creepy ghost look without some very messy and sporadic hair to go with it. And I'm not gonna lie, I did think that this looked pretty cute when you're actually in good lighting. You could definitely wear this to a Halloween party or a spooky night out. So I hope you guys liked this video, and hopefully I'm getting a little better at these makeup tutorials. I love ghosts, honestly, anything supernatural or spooky, so I hope you guys had some fun today, and be sure to show me any of your Halloween looks that you're doing this year. I post every Sunday and sometimes on Wednesdays as well. If you'd like to see more content, please hit subscribe, and I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Thanks guys, see you later. Problems in the burbs, can't find my parents' house now. They're all looking the same way, all those very Bradley fake smiles. There's some problems in the suburbs with the suicidal teens and